Hello everybody, my name is Cotangent Theta, and this is Over Optimistic, the only true Bronze to Grandmaster challenge on YouTube. We're continuing our streak into Diamond here with a match on Volskaya Industries. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we've got a Tracer here. Oh, we got naded right away, and they've got a Wrecking Ball, so... Alright, so we have an Ana... Let's take a look at what we have. Obviously they have a Wrecking Ball. Whereas we have Dive DPS, this is a little weird, Dive DPS with Ryan Zarya. So I'm not exactly sure, like it's not perfect synergy, but whatever, you know, it'll go at this rank, it's fine. It's not altogether bad. That was a whiffed shield bash. So this is why that combination doesn't really go, because our Genji dove in, he had no tanks to protect him, and he died, right? So that's what happens when you have dive DPS and no dive tanks. Instead of trying to dive, what he should do is just act as sort of a flanker who is harassing rather than focusing down a single target. Right? Harass, call out low targets, finish off low targets. That would be his role in this case rather than trying to immediately dive and finish off one target necessarily, because without protection, that's a really dangerous thing to do. And I probably could have saved him, honestly, with my healing, but... Okay, they're calling Monkey. I was a little slow to turn around to target Monkey, honestly.
I got pooped on there.
Yeah, why'd we go in? Right, like Genji was already dead.
Zarya's gonna be hard into this.
Back in the fight.
Okay, so he's calling to go Winston Diva, but now I guess we're going Winston Road. Oh no, okay, they switched to Diva. But our Genji switched. It would have been better if our Genji had stayed sort of a Genji. That's gonna be a oof. Oof. When you get the bash, I could tell. When he dashed up there, I was like, he's gonna Dragon Strike.
They used Nanoblade, right?
I got the bash, but we didn't have the damage. I think our Reaper probably could have done it if he had put more damage in, but you always want to bash that Dragon Blade.
I'm sorry.
We can go with that. We can still go.
Can we go? I guess so.
I'm walking in.
Cause
Follow. Focus ball. Okay, fine. Stop.
that was a misprediction. Oh, this is so bad.
Genji.
That was so bad. Oh my god, I played that so badly. Let's go back a little. Look at this. So my priority right now is to just hit him once to activate my healing, right? That's my goal. I totally flubbed this whip shot.
Follow. Focus ball. Okay.
So that was a prediction that he would go over here, right? It was a misprediction. I didn't expect him to... I thought he would run for the Mega, basically. But apparently he wasn't as low as I thought he was. So he turned around and started to fight. And my goal... How did that miss? How did that not hit him? Anyway, point is, I need to swing at him to activate my Inspire so that I have a fighting chance in that fight. But luckily my team is sort of winning in spite of my errors.
Don't worry, I got it.
Wait, we lost it? How did we lose that? We killed so many of them. I guess it was the Winston ult from them that really did it. So what I should be doing, I probably am, I just didn't record my voice for this, calling out that I'm going to use my Inspire here, or my Rally. So there it is. Ooh. We got totally split up. Like, I don't want to walk through that minefield as a Brigitte here. That was nice. That's actually a really good thing you can do with Brigitte against Wrecking Ball next to a ledge, because he can stun him out of his hook, and then his hook goes on a 5-second cooldown, you bash him off the edge, he can't get up.
Okay, just nano
That was good, that was good.
Okay, we can go. Captain.
I'll nano you, yeah.
Alright, go.
Oh, we got it going fast. Going now, no.
Yeah.
My EMP is charged.
I think I use
Okay, I'm ready for Nano.
I use my armor pack a little bit too liberally. I should really wait until I can get the most healing out of it, because the pre-armor is like not usually all that effective, honestly.
I'm fine.
So that seemed pretty good, right? I should be going over to their spawn, right, and engaging this guy. Right, if I had been in a more proactive position, I could have stunned him, knocked him off the edge. I guess I don't have much to say about that. Let's jump ahead to the next fight, because that was just a pretty clean fight from us. There was parts where I could have been more proactive, right? When they're all coming back to the point, we have control of the point. I know Ball's going to come in to re-engage, so I should have been pushing up to the right side, because that's a pretty common way to go in, right? So if you push up to their spawn door, I could have had a chance to maybe get a kill with a bash to flail whip, because there's a ledge right there that I can just knock him off. Anyways, let's jump forward here.
Let's get it.
Yeah. So what I like to do on defense here as Brigitte is hide around this corner and see if I can get like a knock, like a boop off the edge there. Like, no one came that time, but someone could come. Oh, this Sombra's dead. I wish I could have left that Rhine asleep, but I kind of needed to keep attacking the Sombra. Okay, it's a huge anti. I saw Rhine super low, I go after him. I'm not using my armor pack enough. Like, during that whole fight, I was just kind of going DPS. Which is not as bad if you're Brigitte as if you're, you know, Moira and you're doing no healing. But, you know, your passive Inspire is only like half of your healing ability. You really want to get those armor packs out.
Fair just main, just back up a little bit. She's pressuring me.
So Pharah, that's bad news for me, because Pharah is sort of a counter, but she is not focusing me, right? I probably should have waited when I saw that. That was a misplay to wake up the sleeping monkey. That was unfortunate, I didn't have my armor pack up. What did I use my armor pack on? I want to see. Okay, so I just used it here on Zarya, who is like kind of half health, and who is already sort of getting healed by Ana. Gosh, I don't know, because it would have been better to have that armor pack in the emergency when I was going for Ana, but on the other hand, if you keep on waiting for emergencies, you probably never actually end up using your armor pack. So, I don't know. But at the very least, maybe if it's a tank that's already getting healed by the main healer, I can kind of save my armor pack, prioritize squishies and emergency situations. That's something I need to be a little bit better with, that armor pack. Right, if I had an armor pack there, that would have been nice.
I can win this.
Oof. See, that was just like a panic armor pack. They're gonna win this here, clearly. So I was going after that Genji. Why did I stop? Why didn't I kill that Genji? Oh, this is way too far. Hold on. Yeah. I'm going after him. Right. Like, I did not put enough pressure on that Genji. If I had kept on pushing him, chances are I go and kill him. He probably wouldn't get the sound barrier. And then that's one fewer of them over there, and we have a much better chance to hold that. So it's like, if I'm going in to kill a hero that I counter,
Just reset.
gotta commit to that, right?
Can one of you guys go hit scan? Okay, nice. I'll play Ryan, I'll play Ryan.
Uh-oh, Anna's... Okay. Oh, I just saved that Anna.
Next fight.
Didn't even get a thank you from the Anna after that.
Yep, I'll play.
Sad.
Go.
I knew it.
Nice.
I knew that Winston was gonna come.
Okay, we have grab here. Nice.
Yeah. So watching for the flank back there is, I think, something really effective for Brigitte, because someone comes over, they use their cooldown to get over there, and you stun, knock them off the edge, they don't have their cooldown. So, luckily for that Winston, he jumped into a position, he was out of range of my shield bash. But I still completely shut down his flank.
I'll tell you when they're coming in, Zarya. Okay.
We're holding pretty far forward here.
They're
Like, is
above
that
you, they're
normal?
above you, they're above you.
Probably not.
You can grab, shoot. Echo.
I don't know what like the best defensive position here is for this
Okay,
comp.
bro.
So it feels like they could all just come around the left side and just completely flank us, or even just go across on those elevators and just completely bypass the choke, right? Ooh. Okay, so that was just another totally random armor pack sent out. Like, there was no... I gotta be more selective with those. Okay, this is good. Chase them down. That's good, that's good. Okay, that's maybe a little too much.
Go in, Ryan.
Okay, back up.
I feel like that was the wrong nano target.
Just back up now.
Yeah, questionable. Questionable nano boost.
Okay, nice.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
Back.
We're backing up a bit. They're not taking advantage of any abilities to bypass this choke, so I guess that's fine.
They beat it?
Okay, so this rally is sort of to contest their... how did I miss that? The rally is sort of there to contest their big sound barrier push. How did I miss that? I just spun too much when I turned around. That was bad. Like, you should never be missing a shield bash. Oh wait, no, maybe he just got pulled out of my way. Right? He probably got pulled by the grab, and that's why I missed that. So not necessarily my fault there.
Okay. Let him in. I'll flank shatter, okay? Let
Okay,
them walk forward.
so we got a plan.
Forward, dude.
Tell me
We're
when
gonna-
that choke. Tell me when that choke.
We're gonna try to carry out the plan. Let's see how this works.
Oh, there's a
Why would I do that? Like... Okay, so our plan failed because of the wrecking ball finding our Reinhardt. I should leave healing like that for Anna.
They're in.
Alright. Okay, I gotta try to bash that, but I don't think I can get there. Yeah, the best I can do is just attempt to bash him away. And, like, try to use my armor pack. So let's take a look at that situation and see if I could have had any clutch potential there. Okay, so I'm here. He's clearly out of range of my bash, but that is probably because I went away from the rest of my team to fight the Winston. Not really my job to be going and running after Winstons, probably. Like, it might have been better just let him have that space and maybe contest him if he went all the way around, because I can do that just as easily as contesting him here. So staying with my team, especially with my Ana to protect him, to protect her, I should say. Right, so that's a positioning error. And yeah, maybe I could have clutched that out with like a really nice whip shot, but you can't rely on that. How did he beat me? Well, I was like 38 health, that's how. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't a winnable fight against the Wrecking Ball. If I had been thinking, I could have used my shield dash to retreat and get the Mega.
Someone touch, someone touch.
I can't touch, I can't touch.
Gotta touch. Okay, okay, that was nice, that was nice.
Okay,
There was only a couple of them on point, so we were able to clear them out.
I don't have to use nano.
So what I want is for everyone to... That was amazing. That was an amazing shot.
What? Oh shit. Okay, I'll go Diva.
So the question is now, how do I want to use Rally? Do I want to use it to pre-armor, or do I want to use it going into the fight? Because of our comp, I feel like pre-armoring would be more effective, because most of these fighters aren't going to be in my actual armor radius during the fight. Like, Tracer isn't going to be, Pharah isn't going to be, arguably the flankers aren't going to be. I should have used the armor pack on Ana earlier. That was a late reaction. So it ended up we got pretty good use out of that armor, but I think for this comp, pre-armoring is still better.
Nice. Fair. When you well, just let me know and I'll matrix.
Alright, thanks.
You know when you're about to do it.
Okay, what's the plan? Right, we don't really have a plan, we're just sort of waiting. Or at least I don't have a plan. My plan should be to stay with Ana. Oh, am I gonna get this?
I'm pushing him.
No, unfortunately I didn't get the boot. That's unfortunate. That would have been great. Why don't I have my armor pack? Who did I spend it on?
I'm pushing him.
Okay, I've got it up. I think I'd give it to that is a totally unnecessary armor pack. I can't even believe I gave her that armor. That's so useless. That's so useless. This is on a 6-second cooldown. Like, ooh. Okay. That was nice. I think we got him. Oh man, they got it, because we weren't on the point. They were going to win that fight anyway, but it's still unfortunate. Yeah, the Trance plus Nano Blade is pretty good, because you have a literally invincible Genji. So our defenses kind of fell apart, so I want to actually go back and look at why. So first of all, the McCree took out our Pharah. That was big. The monkey was one. I turned away from him to try to heal Tracer, even though I can't heal Tracer. So that's clearly a mistake. And then the Winston actually survived because of that. Okay, that was a good use of armor pack. Like, I don't know if that Winston just got his Primal Rage, or if he already had it, but there's a chance maybe we could have killed him, right, with my stun at least. We could have killed him before he could react and use his Primal Rage. And that was part of the factor that shut us down. But that triple ultimate combo, where we have no real defensive ultimate of our own to stop it, that's pretty much a win button for them, right? Like, it's tough to imagine a situation unless we have prepared a bunch of ultimates where we can actually counter that. Which we should, right? We should think about, okay, if they pop the Nano Blade, what are we going to do? Let's save the ultimates that we need to counter that, right? Let's save a Primal Rage so we can just knock that Genji away and he won't damage anyone. For example.
Call out your suck, okay?
Let's jump ahead here. So I'm just being cautious here because I know they have a Pharah. Ooh, that McCree is gonna kill me. Yeah, I was way too far up there. I was like, oh, it's a McCree. I can beat a McCree. Well, I can't. I can't beat a McCree, really, can I? Right? So I'm like, okay, I'm moving to the side. It doesn't feel like I'm moving forward because I'm moving to the side, but actually I'm moving way beyond my team's, like, front line, right? Also, I used my... One habit I have is, like, I immediately bash Reinhardt. Like, I immediately shield bash Reinhardt. All the time. And that makes him back off. But it means that now I don't have the shield bash to take care of this McCree.
Back up, back up, back up. You guys are way too far out. Unlucky.
So that's like, we lost this point.
Keep me up, Sean.
Oh, man.
Practice makes perfect. Not to mention some bumps and
Yeah, we lose that point for sure. But they should only have one chance. They should only have one chance at this next point. So what is the plan? The plan should be stand next to our Ana and make sure she doesn't die, and only use my armor packs when I will get a lot of value. So I'm not really doing that. Oh, we don't have an Ana anymore either, we have a Moira. So that gives me a little bit more freedom to sort of jump around and be on the front line because I don't have anyone to bodyguard. So in the case where we have a pretty self-sufficient main healer, that gives me a chance to sort of be more aggressive. So that's good. In that case, the plan is to basically just shut them down when they come in using my abilities. Like, I should be ready to bash this guy with my whip. But I don't need to. Okay. So let's think about my positioning going into this fight, right? I'm basically standing on the right over here. I know that they're all coming from this side, from main. So what I want to be able to do is sort of bash a critical target and sort of knock them away and keep them from getting to the fight. Someone who wants to be in melee range, I'm going to stun them and I'm going to whip them away. That's one thing I could do. Another thing I could do is I could actually do like a bit of a flank and go through this room here and hit their McCree. Do like whip or flail, flail, bash, flail, whip, which will kill a McCree. But you want to watch out for his flashbang. It's not really the safest thing to do unless you know he's used it. So safest thing for me to do is probably do what I am doing and stay here on the front lines, looking for opportunities, basically. That's the plan. Again, probably not the best use of the armor pack there. Used it probably too early. Okay. And that's the other thing I wasn't doing. That McCree could have come up behind me, flash, fan the hammer, kill me. You don't want that, right? So if you are hanging out to that right side there, you want to be listening and looking out for flankers, because that McCree totally got past my defenses. If he had been smart, he would have killed me, but he wasn't smart. Okay, anyway, you saw the rest of this. Let's jump ahead to our attack round. Okay. Ooh, they've got a bastion here. So, I want to kind of cross over and go around and get on a point and force him to get on a point. Although that's sort of Tracer's job. But I want to sort of go and support Tracer, because there's going to be somebody back there. Like, there she is. There's a Mei back there.
Reset, guys, reset. No? I guess you have to.
So we were pretty deep. Ooh, that bastion repositioned to actually just destroy me. So let's look at what happened. Someone was calling for a reset because Moira and Reinhardt have died here, but I did not notice this. That's pretty bad. So that's more awareness stuff, like keep an eye on the kill feed, because I actually honestly had no idea until that guy called for a reset that they had died.
Reset, guys, reset. No? I guess you have to.
And also, when you have 250 HP heroes, you need to make sure you bash them 3 times before you need to make sure that you hit them with your flail 3 times before you do the shield bash, otherwise you can't complete the combo. So that's why I wasn't able to finish off that Mei.
Not the end of the world.
And finishing that Mei could have given us like kind of a spawn advantage, right? Because I would get back to the point before Mei would. Questionable armor pack again. Like there are people lower who I should have given armor to. So we don't have a main healer here, but we're somehow... Like, this is messy. This is messy. I should pop ult right here because we know that we have just gotten a kill. That means that we kind of have a chance in this fight. I think only Moira has died on our team. I should pop ult right now. Let's see what I do. Let's see whether I do this or not. Okay, I did not pop ult. 3. No, you just need to go 1, 2, 3, bash, 4, whip. But, okay. That's fine. That was an extremely messy fight. But it worked out.
I'm on fire. Come on,
Alright, so what is the plan? Right now, my plan is to just walk forward and look for opportunities. That's sort of a plan. Okay, I guess my plan was to rally, but we didn't think about the wall. That wasted most of my rally.
I can bubble you.
Oh, that bubble was unbelievable. Okay, don't just... Like, what is this? Just standing around looking at Reinhardt because I want to use my armor pack on him as soon as possible. But there's still like 3 seconds left. Like, what the hell is that? We should not have won on that. That was a really weak engagement. I don't know how when... I think it was me and Moira, right? Yeah, let's go forward. So, it's me and Moira. Both healers caught on the outside of this ice wall. I don't know how they didn't cleanly win that fight. Like, what happened? Like, did we use ults? I know Reaper came in and started messing them up. They even used ultimates. No, our Reaper just went in and died. Like, that's even worse. So that just feels like really sloppy play and poor focus fire, I think, from their team. Because with no healers, they should be able to delete those 4 players. But whatever, like, some decent Brigitte play. One thing I was thinking of doing was actually going up the little elevator to the top, and since they blocked us out, I guess that would have been a good choice. In fact, against a Mei, that's probably a good choice in general. Like, everyone hop on the elevator and go down, and then no one can get walled out from the fight. Right? So, playing against Mei, think about using that elevator. Anyway, I think that's it for today's video. My name has been Codangent Theta, and this has been Over Optimistic. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I hope you all have a great day, and remember, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing badly.